Hello everyone. Welcome you all back to your channel, that is Abe. How are you? Fine? I think you all are fine and I am also fine. So dear students, in one of my previous video, we learned about the topic that is food. Okay. There, what do we learn? There we learned about why do we need food. Okay. And how many types of food we have discussed. But in short, okay, now we shall learn these topics in detail. Okay, now dear students, at first we are going to learn how many types are food according to the nutrients and according to the function of the food. Okay, there are 3 types of food. Number 1, that is energy giving food. Number 2, that is bodybuilding food. And number 3, that is protective food. Okay. Number 1, energy giving food. Number 2, bodybuilding food. And number 3, that is protective food. Now look at this board. Here I have made for you a chart and look it carefully. Food and number 1, energy giving food, bodybuilding food, protective food. And here I give some examples of these types of foods and what are the function of these types of food. Now at first look at this carefully. Next we shall discuss about this. Okay. Okay. Now what did you see? You have seen there the examples of energy giving foods are cereals and wheat, rice, bread, meat, cheese. Okay, these all are the examples of energy giving food. And what do the energy giving food do for our health? Energy giving food makes us energetic so that we can do many types of work. Okay, and what are they? We can study, we can play, we can do any other things also. Okay, dear students. Next, we shall learn about bodybuilding food. So, what are the examples of bodybuilding food? The examples of bodybuilding foods are, tell me, milk, egg, meat, fish, and all types of dal that we have taken as our meal. Okay? These all are the bodybuilding food. So, dear children, can you tell me why do we call them bodybuilding food? Because they make our body properly. How? Actually, bodybuilding food makes our bones and muscles strong so that we can be grow as stronger, taller and suffer also. Okay? Now, let's discuss about protective food. So, what are the examples of protective food? Protective food are the vegetables and all types of fruits. Mainly all the seasonal fruits and seasonal vegetables and especially green vegetables are the protective food. Okay, they are the examples of our protective food. And why do we call them protective food? Because they protect us from all types of disease. Actually, listen dear children, these protective foods help us to fight against any germs, against any disease, so that we cannot fall in any disease easily. Okay? We cannot get fall in any disease easily. Actually, protective food improve our immune system. Okay? Actually, protective food improve our immune system. So, dear students, have you understood the topic? What are the types of food and what are the function of these types of foods and what are the examples of these types of food? Now, I shall tell you about another food that is very, very important. Okay? That is a drink item. And what is this? This is water. Okay. We have to drink a lot of water throughout the day. Okay. Actually, we have to drink at least 8 to 10 glass water daily. Why? Because water, all our wastage product, water helps us to remove all our wastage products. Okay? Because water helps us to remove all our wastage products. And at the same time, water helps us to digest the food that we have taken as our food. Okay? So, what do we learn right now? We have learned right now the types of foods, the examples of foods, and their functions also. And we have known about the importance of drinking water. Okay. Now, dear children, we have to learn the main 3 types of meal. Okay? And what are the main 3 types of meal? And what are the name of those? Number 1, look at the board at first. Number 1, that is breakfast. Number 2, that is lunch. And number 3, that is dinner. Okay? And what are the time for taking breakfast? We take breakfast in the morning time when we get up. Okay? Now it's lunch time. What is the time for taking lunch? In the afternoon we take some food, and that is heavy food. And this time when we eat, this time taking food is called lunch. Okay? Now we shall learn about dinner. When we take dinner at night before going to our bed, we eat some slight food. Okay? And this light food taking habit is called dinner. Okay? So what are the main meal time? Number 1, breakfast. Number 2, lunch. And number 3, dinner. Okay? Now we shall learn about the food item that we usually take as our breakfast. So what are those? Those are bread butter, bread jam, chapati, paratha sabji, and egg, milk, etc. Okay? Some of you like bread butter, some of you like bread jam, some also like chapati, okay? And some like paratha sabji, and somebody likes egg, milk, etc. And these types of item we take as our breakfast. Okay, students? Now, what are the items that we take usually as lunch? These are rice, roti, vegetables, egg, dal, fish or meat, etc. Okay? Now we shall learn about dinner item. At night, before going to bed, we take some food that we call our dinner, and the types of food items that we take as dinner are rice, roti, vegetables, egg, fish, meat, etc. Okay? So dear children, no more today. The next part we shall discuss in my next video. Okay? And I request you, please keep in touch in my video.